people telling me, Morara, you are a con man, Morara, beggar. How am I a con man? Who have I ever forced to contribute even 10 bob to me? Ni nani nimewaishika simu yake, nikamwekelea panga kwa shingo, nikamwambia weka pin, nataka pesa yako. Mnatuma willingly because you see the work we do. Kazi si mnaiona. Si receipt mi wana publish. Sasa ni nini vitina na kizirani? Na wewe mwenye unaniita beggar, do you know that I'm opening the door for you? I'm literally kicking the door open for you to also beg, because you will need it. You will need to beg. There is no way young people are going to compete with these corrupt politicians in political seats without fundraising money. You'll have to fundraise because you don't have it. Na hamna mahali mtaiba hiyo pesa. So if I'm begging, you should let me beg so that I open the door for you to also come and beg when you want to be an MP. Unatusi kijana mwenzako, spend a whole day kutusi kijana mwenzako mwenye anang'ang'ana to try and make the life of other youth better. Pala kunisumbua si basi muniache nilale.
To my channel. So Inject Party leader Morara Kebaso ranted yesterday for almost 20 minutes because of what people had to say underneath a post he made on his X page. I'm going to play the rest of what he had to say and make remarks where necessary for those who don't know what he's talking about.
There is a disconnect. I spent 3 hours in an interview with Dr. Kingori. We talk about business, we talk about history, we talk about my journey. And the only thing that the media and bloggers can pick away from a whole 3-hour interview that was supposed to inspire people is my net worth.
So this is the interview he's referring to that he did on Kingori's channel a few weeks ago.
People say, Dr. Kingori, we've seen your show. We know what you do. We know your content. We know how mature it is. We'd like you to push this brand for us. That's not you looking for money. That's money looking for you. Yeah? So sasa, level tumefika sasa kama mimi, sitafuti do. I'm 29. I don't want to talk about my net worth. But it is way above 100 million. But I'm 29 now. And right now, I don't go chasing for deals.
So I'm going to link the full video below for those who haven't watched it. It's almost 3 hours long.
Morara is worth 100 million. Morara is worth this. I am not even the one who said it. I'm not the first to say that thing. It's KRA that came up with it. That there's 186 million here that Morara needs to pay taxes on.
So missed that news article. It was covered last month on Nation TV.
That is KRA has launched an investigation targeting activist Morara Kebaso for allegedly failing to pay taxes amounting to 27 million shillings in the past 3 years. According to KRA, Kebaso made over 180 million shillings since 2022 through 6 businesses that he owns, but filed nil returns at the end of each year. But as David Mudhoka reports, the 2027 presidential aspirant claims he has always been tax compliant and has even produced 2 tax compliance certificates for the last 2 years to prove his innocence.
I'm going to link that video as well below for those who missed the news article.
So KRA literally said for me what I should say for myself. But the purpose of saying this thing is to tell young people that, look, I'm 29 and this is where I've reached. If you work hard, you can get here, because I've never had a government job. I've never benefited from a government tender. So then it means you can actually build wealth without stealing. That is the point. But they always pick the things that are very trivial, the things that are absolutely useless, and make them very important. Now today, I see an article saying, oh, Morara wears a shirt like William Ruto. He wears a brand called Stefano Ricci. The other day I saw something about Morara's bought mischief boots that cost you $1,000. Oh, Morara's bought a 17 million vehicle. You people are in the car industry. Why are you not even helping Kenyans understand that that car does not even cost that much? Sasa I'm being told, oh, this is our donations, this is our money. I never fundraise for school fees. I don't fundraise for clothes. I don't fundraise for rent. I don't fundraise for my personal life. Nani ameniona kwa klabu? Just which Kenyan has seen me in a club near their town? And when I left the club, my bill was maybe 20 or 30,000. I'm not extravagant. Now even my wife is asking me, ati media wanasema hiyo shati yako ni pesa ngapi? It looks like I lied to my family. That I'm actually extravagant and very wasteful. And you people are saying for me things that I can actually say for myself. Simuniache basi kuna siku mimi nitajisemea. Now I'm busy talking to you. You are busy zooming my shirt, zooming my shoes, zooming my watch. Which brand is this? Why is he wearing? Come on, I don't earn money from public coffers. I've never earned a government salary. I have never benefited from a government tender. Leave me alone. Even times unanipata kwa mtushi nikitafuta kamera. Watu wa Mtumba mbona amnitetei? Kamera. Watu wa Mtumba mbona amnitetei? Yet I'm your client. Nikichambua bell, nichambue bell, nitokee na kitu safi, kitu kamera. Nivae ikae kama ile yenye so and so alikuwa amevaa ya brand. Does it then mean that I'm also wasteful? Pesa yote yenye nimewahi pewa, I always account. I'm always accounting. And I account paka mimi mwenyewe kichwa inawaka moto. Siku ingine hadi nimewapigia mapicha za marisiti za petrol station, nimewapostia. But somehow you've just refused to understand. Like hamtaki. Understanding is not something you want. I get invited to the British High Commission. I go. Nimefika huko raise nare, nimesema about scholarships za Commonwealth, how the British government is giving scholarships for Kenyan students to study in UK, and those scholarships are going to politicians and relatives of politicians. I speak about some money that was committed last year in November by the British High Commission, about 667 million. Loans for young people are starting businesses to access loans at affordable rate. I bring up all these issues. And the only thing you come out from that meeting is, I was with Kasmuel. Now, what power did I have of invitation?
Is the image he's referring to? It was him there is Kasmuel and other 3 leaders of various youth organizations.
Kwani mimi ndo nilikuwa na invite watu?
Valid
question. Am I the one who invited him there? If I go to a meeting and find him, am I supposed to leave?
Good question.
See, I do what brought me, which is to speak on behalf of the Kenyan people and the youth on what I think should be done and how programs should be tailored. Kenya exists as a country in a global village. We don't operate in isolation. We have trading partners. Kwani hii coffee yenye mnapanda, hii tea yenye mnapanda, hii nyama yenye mnachinja, where are you taking it? It's not just for local consumption. You'll take it to international markets. Some of those international markets, UK is our second biggest trading partner. So when I'll become president, what will you want me to do? To completely break ties with Britain? To declare them an enemy of the Republic of Kenya? The only thing I would do is probably improve the trade balance between us and them so that it's a mutually beneficial relationship, and ensure that our foreign policy and interaction with other countries is very clear, and ensure that Kenyans are getting opportunities home and abroad. That's what I would do. And ensure that they help me trace money that has been stolen from the Kenyan economy that is probably in the UK or with UK allies, and harmonize our anti-money laundering laws so as to bring that money to Kenya to develop our country. Sasa mnatakanga nifanye nini? What are your expectations? You know, it's like you want everything and nothing at the same time. You are the people who want change. But you want change from Gachagua or from Raila or from Ruto. How? How will you get change from the very people who have caused the problem? Huyu mwanasiasa aliwahi kuwa minister. Amekuwa minister ministry 5. Ameshinda akiibia wa Kenya, ameiba kwa dams, ameiba wapi. They made billions of shillings. And those are the same people are saying, sisi tuko nyuma ya nani, tuko nyuma ya nani. We Morara usiongele Raila wewe. These are the same people who have put us in this problem. Hatuwefanya siasa yako lakini usiongele. What should we not say? Our country, it's our taxes. So what should we not say? And why should we not say it exactly? We can't get change from the very people who are the source of the problem. It is simple. It's something that you should understand that I already understand. So why am I struggling to explain this to you? Are you CME strings conjoin them at the hip? Kwani, do you come from Raila or Gachagua or Ruto's family? Are you benefiting from that money? For you to fight a fellow youth, unatukana a fellow youth, unamutukana. Juu ya mwanasiasa hata hakujui. Doesn't even know you. They are always sitting down making deals, making billions. You are here, you are jobless, you've never started a business. Mimi last week nimeenda graduation year. Some people are graduating from Mecca by Rose School. I've sponsored 3 people, sponsored them full to start a business. That's a good story that a responsible journalism or media house should pick up. But they don't want that. Hawataki development. Wanataka tu zenye zinaonyesha Morara is this, Morara is that, is spendthrift, is extravagant, so as to paint the young people badly. Just because I'm a voice and a representation of what young leaders who are upcoming are, so now every person who is older who was about to trust young leadership anaonyeshwa stories zenye zinakuwa published about me. They are like, hey, hawa ndio mlikuwa mnataka kuamini, hawa ndio mnataka kupea uongozi. I think the young people that you want to give leadership, always painting us in negative light for absolutely no reason. We are invited to media interviews, to TV, to go and fight each other, tuende turaruane, tutusiane. At the end of the day, it's not the message of a new Kenya that comes out of that interview. Sio ideas zenye young people wako nayo na about how they can change their country ndio inatoka kwa hiyo interview. It's always about, nani alitusi mwingine kushinda mwingine. Nilipenda vile Morara alitusi so and so vile ali come back. Hiyo yenyewe haina come back. So tunararuana, tunachafuana so that none of us has enough strength to defeat William Ruto. Self-cannibalism, self-destruction. Tuwarushie nyama, wapigane wenyewe, wauane. Wakishamalizana Ruto apite aisonge mbele, aendelee kuongoza Kenya kwa wizi wakisaidiana na kina Raila. I'm not understanding you. Because you're always speaking the wrong message from my conversation. It's as if you're not interested in us having a serious conversation about unemployment. People actually don't have jobs and need jobs. People are falling into crime every day because of how the economy has disenfranchised and excluded them. You don't want us to have a conversation about tribalism. Mimi mwenyewe nishawaonyesha reason above tribalism. There are many people who come from my tribe mwenye nimesema hii hapana, we are not going to support this.
That's Matiangi.
Please, can we stay focused? Can you pick the correct message from what I'm talking about? Can you stop picking small, trivial, nonsensical things and you give them so much prominence and we start looking like we have no idea where we want to take our country? Yet right now there's a budget of 4.2 trillion, up from 3.9 trillion. Tunaongeza expenditure bila increase in revenue. And out of that money, 3.1 trillion is recurrent expenditure. Only 750 billion is development. These are the things we should be talking about. This is what people should relate young leaders to. But now people are always relating us with shirts. They are relating us with shoes. People are relating us with cars. You people think I have any? I don't have anything. I'm a poor person. Mimi mtu nakimbizwa na maloni na madeni, and you are here making me look like the son of the king of China. Hata mtu mwenye niko na deni yake atajiuliza, Morara milionea, kwani na mbona nilipi pesa yangu? Na labda nimemwambia ngojea paka next week ama paka next month, bado nina struggle. Are you making me look like I own a million acres of land like the Kenyatas? Simufuate real people who have wealth that is shocking. Kabogo hapa Runda, he has a whole estate. Estate mzima worth of billions. Zitoka Kiambu County, Kabogo hapa Runda hapa. Ukishapanda na hiyo njia ya Paradise Lost. He even called the road Kabogo Road. He called it Kabogo Road. He has houses there, a whole estate. The value of one house is 60-70 million. One house. He has more than 300 houses there, a whole estate. People have wealth that they can't explain. From public funds, very serious wealth. Mind-boggling, shocking wealth. And you are here chasing me over a shirt that I got from Mutush and then likening me to these people. Yet I've never earned even a penny. Even 10 bob of public funds. Morara was at the British High Commission. He is a sellout. How am I a sellout if I was speaking about you and your interests? Who did you want to go? Wewe mwenye who is watching this video, ungeitwa ukae chini na the British ambassador because mimi have sat with him 3 or 4 times. Wewe ungekataa? Ungesema kwenda huko wewe mkoloni sitaketi na nyinyi. See, you sit even listen then. If you're not going to say anything, just listen. How are you going to lead people that you don't understand? You expect me to be a president of people that I don't understand? Whose interest I don't know. I need to listen more and learn more. You should even telling me tafuta ndege panda kuja ungambo uone vile systems inawaka. I'm not glorifying white people or what they did to our country. I'm just saying we are a country that is independent. We are not just Kenya without other countries. We have Kenyans living in the US. If I was to meet the US ambassador today, it will be to the benefit of Kenyans. We have Kenyan companies doing business here and wanting to invest here. We have some of you want to travel abroad for education and for work. Kenya is like a country in a global village. We must relate and trade with other countries. How is this very difficult for you to understand? You say, oh, young people telling me, Morara, you are a con man, Morara, beggar. How am I a con man? Who have I ever forced to contribute even 10 bob to me? Ni nani nimewaishika simu yake, nikamwekelea panga kwa shingo, nikamwambia weka pin, nataka pesa yako. Mnatuma willingly because you see the work we do. Kazi si mnaiona. Si receipt mi huwa na publish. Sasa ni nini vitina na kizirani? Na wewe mwenye unaniita beggar, do you know that I'm opening the door for you? I'm literally kicking the door open for you to also beg because you will need it. You will need to beg. There is no way young people are going to compete with these corrupt politicians in political seats without fundraising money. You'll have to fundraise because you don't have it. Na hamna mahali mtaiba hiyo pesa. So if I'm begging, you should let me beg so that I open the door for you to also come and beg when you want to be an MP. Unatusi kijana mwenzako, spend a whole day kutusi kijana mwenzako mwenye anang'ang'ana to try and make the life of other youth better. Pale ya kunisumbua si basi muniache nilale. You can't be hating on everything and everyone. You support nothing, you support no one. So you may be traumatized. Yes, I'm tempted to understand you, but look, come on. We must chat a way together. We must come together and reason and ask ourselves, we are in this situation. How do we go forward? I just want to ask these people who keep saying bile against me. Do you even know me? Have you ever even met me? Do you even know my journey? Do you know where I come from? Do you know how hard I've worked? Do you know anything about me? You hate somebody that you don't know. Unijui? Sasa unanichukia bila unijua.
So for those people who are constantly criticizing Morara, it's as if they just want to provoke him And I hope he learns that these people just want to get under his nerves, especially the government bloggers. As for me, I support the guy because he's volunteered to educate people about how the government works. So just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Like and share this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Thank you for stopping by and see you on the next one. Bye for now.